So how worried should share investors be about Australia's slumping property prices? Well, this week we heard from Cotality, and they told us that in the June quarter, national house prices dropped 0.7%. It was uneven though. In Sydney, much bigger falls, down 3.2%, and Melbourne down 2.6%. So it's just a good reminder of how cyclical property is. Yeah, it's very familiar, but it does go up and down with interest rates, and we've had 3 rate rises this year, so no massive surprise that property prices have taken a little bit of a fall. But we do need to be conscious as investors of what's called the wealth effect. Now, the RBA has done some research on this, and they reckon that for every dollar your house prices drop, households spend 3 cents less. And when you're talking about a Sydney median price of $1.3 million, a 10% fall, back of the envelope, results in $4,000 less of spending every year. So that's going to matter for investments in companies like JB Hi-Fi, Nick Scali, Baby Bunting, big ticket retailers. They'll feel the hurt there first. You've also got companies that are heavily reliant on renovations and household goods, Bunnings, Reece, Reliance, cars, accessories, Super Retail Group, and discretionary spending, Qantas, Flight Centre and Endeavour. They'll be in the firing line if households start feeling a little bit poorer and hold back their spending. But the really worrying stat for me this week was this one. This is the ABS's measure of approvals for apartments, and it was down 10.4% in May. Now, don't get me wrong, housing affordability is a national disgrace, and we do need to do something about it. The trouble is, if house prices fall too far, it's going to hurt supply. I mean, you ask any builder or developer, it is very expensive to build houses in Australia. So the answer is more supply. And if those house prices go too far, developers will shelve their apartment projects, and that's the last thing we want. That'll just make the problem worse. So the next time a politician has a plan about housing affordability, and they should, because we do need to do something, ask them what it's going to do for supply. How are they going to get more kids into apprenticeships? How are they going to get more skilled tradies into the country? How are they going to lessen the cost of materials? How are they going to cut approval times and get rid of red tape? Because the answer isn't rearranging who currently owns housing. The answer is to build more of it. Well, I hope that was useful. Catch you next week. Have a good week.